Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the new Pillsbury mini bagels. These are the strawberry creamy cheese. So not cream cheese, it's creamy cheese. You get 4 individually wrapped bagels that look like this. It says heat 20 seconds or thaw. So if you want to, you can, there's 3 sets of directions. You can thaw and serve them completely. You don't have to heat them at all. But you have to leave them out for 90 minutes. So we didn't do that option. The recommended option is to heat them in the oven at 350 for 12 minutes. We're going to do that, but we're also going to be comparing it to the microwave directions, which is remove it from the pouch and microwave it for 20 to 30 seconds. These were, they were $2.49 at Kroger, and in our area, we have only seen these at Kroger. And they only have this variety. So I'm going to need to get a bigger plate, which is fine. I'll get a bigger plate out for the microwave one. But this is how they look. And you do want to remove it from the package. But I want to show you, it does have the directions on here. It has the nutritional information, the ingredients, everything that you would need to know. And if you wanted your child or yourself to have them for lunch or later in the morning or something, they only need to lay out for 90 seconds. So you could put them, or 90 minutes. You could put them in a backpack or something like that and eat it in an hour and a half later. So this is the one that's going to go in the oven. It's going to go in for 12 minutes. But when that's about ready, we'll put one on another plate and we'll put it in the microwave, and then I'll show you what they look like when we get back. So this is the one out of the oven. That's the bottom. And this is the one out of the microwave. And you see how it got moisture underneath of it? I did wipe the plate off because just like when you're making pancakes or something in the microwave, it can get moisture. That's what this one did as well. It is like, this one is firm out of the oven. This one is really like doughy. So we're going to cut into them. So you could see that was a lot of dough to cut into. Let's see. That's how it looks on the inside. And then here's the one from the oven. So you could tell immediately it is flakier. There's a big difference. So here's the two together. Microwave on the left, stove, the oven on the right. So these have no artificial flavors, no colors from artificial sources. That's why your strawberry isn't a really vibrant strawberry, but I'm perfectly okay with that. It says that these are 240 calories for 169 gram. They're calling it a roll on the back, but now they're called mini bagels on the front. So they don't look anything like a bagel at all. But they don't look like a roll either. So they look more like kind of like a filled breadstick.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
it's got little dots in the middle.
This is the one out of the microwave.
They kind of made a circular pattern on them. I like the filling, okay.
It's not very strong.
No, it's kind of light, but it does have that cream cheese kind of flavor.
Yes, if you ever buy the tubs of the flavored cream cheeses, they're usually in the refrigerated section. So you're already used to eating them cold, right? So I can see where you could lay this out for 90 minutes and have it like at room temperature. I can see where that would not bother you, because if you're already used to eating that flavor anyway. So it's very nice and pleasant, but it's not like a really strong strawberry.
No, it's not like you mix jelly or jam or something with it. And what do you think about the texture?
It's a little doughy. It's a little doughy. I don't mind it. It wasn't like terrible or anything like that.
No, it was more like a soft roll than a bagel for sure.
This one is the recommended way out of the oven. But, so if you have a toaster oven, you could use that. And that's what I would do since these are so small. Put it in the toaster oven instead of heating up your whole big oven.
You could probably adjust it for your air fryer if you wanted to figure out the times and stuff.
I was really surprised it didn't have air fryer directions.
Especially nowadays, they stick air fryer directions on everything.
But it's like, too, how many sets of directions are they supposed to put on there, you know? There's all kinds of gadgets that people own that, you know, they could put that on there. That is much better as far as texture goes. Now,
it is more like a bagel when you do it in the oven, but it's still not dead on a bagel.
I do think you lose some of the strawberry, so it was already light. I think you lose almost all of the strawberry flavor when you bake it in the oven, and that's just because you're tasting more of the roll itself. So
the bagel.
yeah, the bagel. Well, they're calling it a roll. They're calling it a bagel. They're calling it a roll. I think you're getting more of that actual roll flavor when you bake it, and even less because so that diminishes. That makes the strawberry curl up even more into a little ball. So I don't think you taste it much at all when you bake it, but I do like the texture better baked in the oven.
Yeah, I would rather have it baked any day. It's you do still get a little bit of the cream cheese flavor. You definitely get the texture of the cream cheese or the whatever creamy cheesy or whatever they called it. You get a little bit of the strawberry. It's not gone completely, but it's definitely
for me it was almost all the way gone.
Yeah, it's quite a bit gone. But I would still prefer it in the oven. I'd probably rather have it room temperature than microwaved.
Probably, yes. Given the choice between room temperature and microwave, yes, I would do room temperature.
Yeah, just
so if you have 90 minutes, yes.
Yeah.
Are these for me though? Like, is this something I would buy? No. As a matter of fact, I will be surprised if these stay out for more than a few years. I'll be surprised if a few years time that you even see these out, because I don't see, they're not that terrific. They're not terrible, but I don't think they're anything that terrific to warrant them keeping them all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think people are going to be like, oh my gosh, those are the best things ever. I have to buy those and have them as a staple. I don't think that's going to happen with these at all.
You know what? I would think that with Eggos and those frozen pancakes too, and they still have those.
They still have those, yes.
And they multiply. There's like a whole aisle, half an aisle at Kroger is full of waffles and pancakes.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And they're not that great. So they've been around, so you never know.
You never know. you never know, but I'll be surprised. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know if you give them a try. I do know there's another flavor out, but we were lucky to find these, and they were only at Kroger, like I said. So good luck finding the other flavor that's supposed to be out there. But I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.